So, you know what the real core question is? Why are so many attractive black Christian women unmarried? That's the question that bothered me the most. That would not nagged at me for so long. I go into church and see so many straight up fine sisters. You want a traditional man, but you want to be a modern woman. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to go out and do what the God's people did against the Philistines and everything else, but you want to live life right along. Okay, I get it. All right.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. Greetings. Before we step into today's video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons. We're a new channel and we're trying to grow. Greetings. On today's episode, we're going to try to make some sense out of this whole first date in the current dating environment. We're going to have to break it down to how we just go about getting to know one another and less about how much of a price tag is being placed on the first date.
Men that I literally knew I had no future with this person. They were placeholders, and I would tell them anything. Yes, placeholders, and I would tell them anything to like reel them in.
That's a damn shame.
To get them to think that I like them or care for them more than I actually did, because it was like an ego boost to have a guy fiend for you.
The men that she's talking about, the placeholders, those are the men who were good to her. Those are the guys who were nice to her. See, a bird like this, if you treat her nice, she don't understand that. She's not used to that. So she's looking at you like, I ain't got a future with him. See, a chick like this, the problem is nobody takes her serious. Everybody smash and dash. That's what she's used to. You see what I'm saying? This is the definition here of a low-hanging fruit, man. Man, this is just a bird telling us why she's a bird.
That was a textbook case of why it is important to vet properly when you're engaging in dating, so you do not exhaust your time nor your resources.
As a single man, what are some of the turnoffs that you're coming across in the dating scene?
I think the main thing is like a lack of trust, in lack of trust that can start whether typically at the beginning of the date, the dating phase, or somewhere in the middle. Whereas where typically I find that women are not as comfortable with taking instruction or direction when it comes to where we're going and how we're doing it.
Really? Because the ladies are complaining that the guys are not being creative enough and not establishing the plan and not executing. And you're saying is...
My thing is, if it's the first few days, I mean, how creative do we got to be? I don't even know you, so I'm not doing too much with you anyway. You know what I mean? So if we're going on a walk in the park and some coffee, and I'm telling you what the weather looks like outside, what you should wear, that's what I see.
Listen, you can't make this shit up, people.
See?
Come on. We can get some...
Coffee's not a good day?
So what I advise my clients is to redirect when a gentleman offers them a coffee date.
And that's what I mean.
Wow.
That's what you mean. Listen.
And I advise that if she redirects, she ain't the one.
Exactly. That's what I mean by simple direction. It's like, this is the thing. The reason why I think a woman should be open to going where the guy wants to, because if the guy's taking her on a good date, he's going to take her somewhere where he knows he's going to be respected at, where he's going to know the pricing. He's not going to take her on somewhere he can't afford.
Yep.
He's going to know the environment, right?
But you can't afford more than coffee. Not you, but in the example, they can't afford more than coffee.
But this thing, it's not about what they can afford. It's more like, why would you want even a man to make an investment that he doesn't know you? We got to have conversation.
What's an investment? Give me a dollar amount.
So this is the thing. Before I take you out on a, let's say $150 dinner date with some drinks and some apps, I'm going to have to at least know I'm very interested in you. At least. And sometimes that could take 1 or 2 days.
So this is my thought. I understand that. I actually spoke about this before. And if you're a gentleman who's dating more than one woman at a time, which is your right, and I encourage it, then we're talking about rent money by the end of the month when you add up all the dates.
Absolutely.
My issue is that I find that the gentlemen are not investing enough time before the date, because a lot of the vetting that you could have done to see if this chick was worth $150 could have been done over the phone. Instead, what I find is that a lot of the gentlemen are rushing the process, and then you want to go straight to the date because you want to see physique or you want to see chemistry or whatever that is before you get to know the person. And then now you want to spend $10 on coffee that I don't even drink because I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
So how about we encourage people to spend more time getting to know each other before they even physically go out? That way, I mean, it's free. You got unlimited cell phone minutes, texting. Why don't we do that instead of saying, I'm going to send you a place or send you to a place or advise you to go to a place that you don't even drink the contents of what they sell, just so I can see if this person's worthy enough to graduate to the 150 date.
And see, that's the thing. It's the mindset, right? I'm not taking you to coffee so you can enjoy the beverage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking you to coffee so you can enjoy me.
Mm-hmm.
Just me. Not the 5-star dinner, not the great service at the 5-star restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
not the cocktails,
Mm-hmm.
but me. The more things that I bring into play, the less of me you actually get.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to actually get to know somebody, I think a coffee shop or a walk is one of the best places. And I'm not saying that you don't implement the 20-minute FaceTime or the 15, 20-minute phone call prior.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is if a guy is saying, hey, I want to make sure that not only do you get an opportunity to get to know me and I get to know you, I want to make sure it's an environment where I can make sure you're absolutely safe and secure.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that's going to be right up the street at the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the thing. I'm not trying to spend 3 hours with you at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also a way for you to get in and get out if it's an inappropriate match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
if we're having a great time, an exceptional time, then it's going to go to an hour. And if we really, really having a great time, then I'm going to invite you to take you somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And then that somewhere else, we may spend 50, 60, $100 to kind of depend on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But to begin with, it's like, it's no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking it easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dating multiple women typically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to over invest in somebody I just don't know.
And I concur 100% with that gentleman. Hopefully, if there's young men out there that weren't aware about this approach and how to go about it and explain it, this brother explained it very eloquently and to the point. I pray that most women that are out there in the dating environment understand it as well. There's no need to go that deep in your pockets for someone you don't know. And the whole ideal behind dating is to get to know someone. All the distractions from some high-end place is just that, distractions. So you start out with something a little low-key, something a little more personable, and you hopefully get to where you want to go inside a relationship. Yet, I want to hear from you in the comment section. What are your takes on the subject and that brother's approach to dating initially when you're trying to build relationships with people that have the potential to maybe be a partner long term? As always, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Male Reality Lessons. Take an opportunity to look at other videos here on the channel. And finally, have a good day.